such as this to learn what is not okay. Yes. What's your name? Well, aren't we at a college to learn?
Yeah, we are, but I will learn the other things I can in classroom. They don't have to go through the newspaper, they feel like they don't talk about it.
Okay. Thank you.
Did they know about you then?
Did who?
Newspaper?
Well, it was a national event. It happened December 2006. There were several, actually, I don't remember the date of the rally, but everyone pushed, there was a big push to do there was a rally there for several major people. I know Al Sharpton was there. Actually, I know for a fact that they wanted Mara Place made a big presence there also, 5S Return Incorporated, as well as all the other Divine Nine organizations. So I think it was a national event. Yes or no?
I don't want to sound I don't know, cynical or maybe a bit, caustic, but maybe there's a possible profit motive of why this didn't appear as many newspapers such as the New Station Bunch. Maybe it didn't sell. I hate to say it, but not to denigrate African Americans or minority groups, but when bad things happen to the public, unless it's really bloody, unless it's really, really violent, unless it's really, really big, it doesn't sell. I mean, it just doesn't sell. I mean, who would, it would naturally appeal to that minority group, but I hate to say it, the reason why Rodney King, that incident sold, and this didn't, besides the fact it was on, it was on camera, and the classic, majority group versus minority group, and it was on TV and pretty blatant, is because that was violence. It was on tape, and it was also, it appealed to a very strong, it could sell. College kids, a bunch of kids getting a bit of a scuffle and having a bit of a concern. I don't know if you're a newspaper, if you're running a newspaper or a small newspaper in a pretty homogenous population, where does this connect? I mean, will this make a point? Albeit it's a couple of kids that got hurt, but it just doesn't sell.
Take this question right here. Two more comments. We'll take two more comments. Kristen, and then Sandy.
As a journalist, I think that should be reported. I don't know about what he was saying about sales. I don't know if the sagebrush sells charges for theirs, but I seem to see we don't. So just the fact that we have black students and black students should have been aware and nobody else, I think it should be reported. I was told in my journalism class I could report on it because it was too far away. It didn't matter if I was here. It didn't affect
Well, I think what Iris is getting at is like what you said is that, the media felt that it wasn't important. Now, she's not saying she is not saying that it wasn't important. She's saying that the media might find it not important.
I think what's important about this is that racism comes in different shapes and sizes. Part of the point that we're getting at here is there's also power in racism in dismissing people and in dismissing their needs and in dismissing injustice. You know, I find it interesting that we went through a whole slew of racist terms for groups of people. We didn't even acknowledge the Native American community. And that's what we do. We dismiss the Native American community. That, to me, is one of the deepest, most powerful forms of racism. And so I think, you know, with Agenda 6, the point was that justice was not served equally. You know, there all sorts of people did wrong. None of what happened was right. But somehow, and then we're getting into the bigger picture, systemic racism, you know, and institutional racism. There were things that happened, but they didn't happen equally.